music in poetry. In spite of coming to an age where we are very little bothered about rhythm, rhyme, meter, etc., poets take an effort to maintain something called internal rhyme. That's always what critics look for when they read poems. So this short video might not be that relevant for people who admire only free verse. But being poets and being lovers of poetry, I guess we need to know a little bit about the metrical pattern, especially feet, which is used in English poetry by many poets, especially poets of the golden era. There are basically many patterns which are used so as to determine the rhythm of a poem, and I would say we need to get an idea about the stress and the unstress in English language. Now, stress syllables are those syllables which are pronounced with a greater emphasis than the other syllables, which are called the unstressed syllables. Now, a feet refers to a unit of a poetic line which has got a specific number of stressed and unstressed syllables inside it. Now, this particular video tries to talk about two basic forms of feet which we use in English poetry. One is iamb, the other is trochee. Iamb is the most common form of poetic feet which is used in English poetry, and it is also the natural rhythm of our language. Almost all the words which we pronounce in English follow an iambic pattern. Now, when we read Emily Dickinson's "The Wind Tapped Like a Tired Man," you have one unstressed syllable followed by a stressed syllable in a feet in the line. So it goes like the wind tapped like a tired man. Again, another example for iamb would be the famous canonization by John Donne. For God's sake, hold your tongue, let me love. So it is always an unstressed syllable followed by a stressed syllable when you use iambic feet. Now, there is something called the opposite of iamb, which is a trochaic feet. And if you need an example for trochaic, you would have to look into Macbeth's interdiction of the witches. That double, double, toil and trouble. So it is double, double, toil and trouble. So that is something which follows the trochaic pattern, wherein you have a stressed syllable followed by an unstressed syllable, which is the opposite of the iamb. So in iamb you have unstressed syllable followed by a stressed syllable, like for God's sake, hold your tongue and let me love. Okay, but in trochaic you have a stressed syllable followed by an unstressed syllable, and of course it does a lot. The change in the feet, the change in the recurrence of the syllables does a lot to a good poem.